Hey, buddy. How you doing? Can I pet you? This is one of our oldest guys here. You're such a pretty horse. The others don't quite like me, but this one's cool. Still got his winter jacket on. Let me see if this biggie will let me pet him. He typically doesn't let me. Don't you get mean on me. You're a good guy. You gonna bring in some coyotes for me? Huh? I am just getting off the clock. I was out hog hunting last night, but the coyotes were absolutely lighting up the woods. I could have popped a coyote that was less than 100 yards away, but I only had my Woodley 160 grain weld core protected point soft nose bullets, and I couldn't justify sending a bullet that came all the way from Australia into a little coyote. So I'm heading back out tonight. I've got my 85 grain Sierra Varminters and then my Berger 140 grain VLD H hunters. Somebody stated, I think back in December, that they use their 140 grain VLDHs in coyotes with good pelt preservation. So I'm going to test that theory tonight. I'm fairly certain I should be able to call in one coyote, but the property that I'm hunting on is fairly small, but they're in rut, so I think I might be able to get more than one. I don't know. I've never done this before, so we will see how this goes. Hopefully we can call us in a coyote. Ow, ow, ow! The wind was blowing out of the southeast. My wind map stated that it would eventually shift out of the east when the sun set. I positioned myself at the corner of a feeding pen behind some evergreens. I expected the coyotes would work the wind and that they would eventually come out of the west-southwest. Per YouTuber's suggestion, I put my collar behind me to draw the coyotes in closer. I faced the speaker down into the open field so the wind would carry the sound. Around 8 p.m., I heard my first howl. That turned into a serenade of coyotes howling. I did one female response howl. Within minutes, I spotted 2 coyotes within the southwest corner of the field, with a total of 4 coyotes working the fence line that eventually entered into the field. I tried to call them closer to me, but they kept working farther and farther away. I had a memory transfer issue and lost the video feed, but I made a perfect shot on the biggest coyote in the pack. So here is my 200-yard tree. And this thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, like I said, about 210-yard shot. This is my first coyote with the 85 grain Sierra Varminter. I was aiming a little bit high, so let me find the, ooh, headshot. Wow. This is probably going to be pretty bad damage. Look at the pelt. Pelt's good. Pretty nice sized coyote here. Yeah. To be honest, for that to be a headshot, and that's the bone damage there, cheek structure, it's pretty well preserved. All right, I got my scale here. Sure that's zeroed out. That's a pretty big coyote. 35. Oh gosh, let's say 34 and a half. That's a good sized coyote. Love it. This is my biggest coyote to date, an absolute trophy. The Sierra 85 grain Varminters hit the coyote at over 2,800 FPS with close to 1,500 foot-pounds of energy at 210 yards. The bullet did not pass through the coyote, salvaging the pelt. I maintain the Sierra 85 grain Varminters is the only pelt-friendly bullet for the 6.5 Creedmoor. Too bad Sierra bullets discontinued this line. The coyotes are in full rut right now, so get out there, folks. I'll be headed out to West Texas this weekend to chase after some hogs with my buddy Ron. I really need to run these 160 grain Woodley bullets through a nice Texas piggy, so stay tuned for my West Texas adventure.